Okay, it is October 29th, 2024. It's October 29th, 2024. It's 3:33 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a consensual recording of Mystic Gwen. It should run until at least 3 o'clock this afternoon, and in the event that it doesn't, if I don't speak right before the live stream concludes at the end of the live stream, then I did not end the live stream, but rather someone in Unit 207 did. If you're just tuning in, you may be wondering what's going on. Just go to facebook.com/Mystic Gwen Loves Only You, and then you can read a letter that's dated for October 20th, and the 2 letters that are referenced in that letter from October 15th and September 15th, which has everything that anyone watching this needs to know from a legal standpoint. And this includes anyone and everyone that is still delusional enough to think that they have any immunity. You'll hear something that I just stated in a moment because I do need to play this video on a different laptop just to make sure there's audio. October 29th, 2024. It's 3:33 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right as that was the other video. It's 3:35 a.m. Oh, goodness. Why did it happen? No, I don't. I asked that later. She's like, you should do that sweet stuff. She's like, you should learn to self-soothe without asking why I do this, why do that. So it's trying to like make sense of the feeling, but rather just learn like tools to self-soothe. And I have like multiple. Now I have the tools in my arsenal. But when I was younger, I didn't know how to do that. I didn't want to keep myself off the floor when I was crying. What would you say are some of those tools? For me, it's like anesthetic. I mean, I'm always in that fight or flight. I always think there is a perceived threat somewhere around me. Not that I think it, my body thinks it, right? So, like, for instance, if I'm
Noodling. It's what the fishermen who like catfish call it when you take your hand and stick it into muddy, dirty water and you pull out a catfish.
They're not that big. A little hard, but still walking. Esther, what is feels? Feels is a better way to feel better. Their premium CBD will help keep your head clear and healthy. Feels naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, and sleeplessness. Place a few drops of feels under your tongue and feel the difference in minutes. New to CBD? Not us. But if you are, Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide your personal experience. It's really nice because it ships direct to your doorstep in only a few days and feels natural, healthy, better way to feel better. CBD isn't about what you do, it's about what you feel. Stress, anxiety, pain. I've been over it my teenager. Feels is a premium CBD that will help to keep your head clear and feel your message hassle-free, delivered directly to your door. I use CBD for my anxiety just to kind of relax right before bed because it's hard for me to wind down, which I know you doesn't helpful, but I like to use it before bed. CBD naturally helps with stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. There's no hangover or addiction. Place a few drops of feels on your tongue and feel the difference within minutes. The thing to remember about CBD is that finding the right dose is important, and everyone's dose is different. Start feeling better with Feels. Become a member today by going to feels.com/Tuesday, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/Tuesday to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Feals.com/Tuesday. This is interesting. I feel like it's such a relatable topic. Like for me, I had years of jaw and especially neck pain, but I solved my neck pain like by seeing so many different physical therapists, and then finally realizing I just needed a trainer who could like help me strengthen the really really weak parts of my body. Like so my neck was doing everything, and I wanted to. What kind of problem? Well, my stomach and my back basically had no, literally, like, scientifically no muscles. But now I wonder if, where, do you think there's trauma, like, is there trauma related to that, or is it just I was weak? You probably were clutching something, if your stomach was weak, which is your, like, your floor, which is supposed to be kind of controlling everything, and you're weak there, and you're, tending to get releases, like, I don't know until it was intense. So I'm just working on like relaxing it, and I'm like, oh, I think this is my this thing I know, but I'm massaging everything. Also, I've been working on just like not being crazy. Like, yeah, I'm here fully like, why? What would I do before? Like, my entire life is I would finish something to do. That's a good way. That's a good reminder. Like, body doesn't have to sleep, and you get the most evident evidence that I'm actually a very traumatized person because I do this, and I'm in a ball like this, like chicken. And so what he does is he fries my fingers open slowly. I put the asshole, right? Shoves it up his asshole, warms it up there. And then he does things where he knows I'm really tight, and I have these massive 11s here because he says that I sleep just wow. And then I hold my breath a lot in my sleep. I don't have like obstructive sleep apnea, but I hold my breath so much. And anyone who sleeps next to me like has to pat if they don't hear me like breathing. Are you serious? I mean, it's right. So they're always in front. So that's how I'm like next to you. I know. They have pat their ass. Do you want to try Dave's sleep apnea machine? Okay, so that on air. But that forces air, like because he has an obstructive. Yeah, I tell you though, like I've been feeling like I'm not sleeping fully, so I'm like. I will do everything in my power. I will literally get a weakness to like push me to not have a confidence in that. It's hard. My dad has one. It's like I just never. I'm just like, dear Lord, let me know that my energy and my brain can rise to a level where I do not. But wait, I'm curious about this. Why don't you want it? I don't want another fucking thing I gotta do. I don't want to like. It's just like too much. It's just, I gotta clean it, you gotta get distilled water. Oh, you think David cleans it? Are you insane? Donut licks it in the morning. I just started with that's very disgusting. Literally doing it. about this, because and I guess obviously we're all over the people, but I think because of all my sexual trauma when I was younger, I have a ridiculously low libido that didn't come about until the last like 2 years, where I'm like, I don't think of anyone sexually.
Yeah, because you have a lot. Not even being off script.
Only you.
Definitely not, But that's the one that's like, if I can get horny around you, I'm good. I'm a problem. No, but that's also your root chakra, so that's your creativity.
You frequently chakra.
That's your moment. It's your moment. But it is, it's like, it's your creativity, it's like, it's so much. So it's really like, I have the same thing. I have like, when I think about, she was asking me, she was like, well, what do you think about sex? What do you think? I'm like,
Well, chicka bow wow.
Kamala Harris will make billionaires pay their fair share and cut taxes for us.
bad. No.
Really? Obligation.
The obligation.
Feeling of
Not that,
regret.
not like that at all. Just going like, this is so chill. This is not like pushy, but I've had boyfriends before where it's like, they've like screamed me away from that fucking. I'm like, I fucked you 3 times yesterday. What are you
They
talking
rip
about?
pillowcases if you say no.
Yeah, exactly. Like screaming, just like obviously their own weird trauma and big brother thing. But so I'm just working on like not taking that stuff on. It's not my problem. And dealing with why I was at the level I was at, the higher degree of stuff. Instead of looking at it like being a victim or anything, because I'm no more
this word that I really like, that I feel like you really relate to. Goya beans. Didn't Goya beans cancel Chardon? Cancel Goya beans? Right, Andy? There's this word that I think you can really relate to, Esther, and it's called anemoia. And anemoia is it's a nostalgia for a time you've never known. Oh my god, yes. Tell me more. So imagine stepping through the frame of the 100 seconds. It's basically, for the audience, there's this playlist on Facebook called Nemo's Dreamscape. And it's old songs playing with the backdrop of like the rain falling on like the tin roof. But it's songs that I obviously didn't grow up to. But I feel like you relate to that because of Twilight Zone. Or there's eras that you really latch onto. Yes, I have always been really drawn, which I hate that saying like I was born in the wrong decade because I think that's like tacky, but I am so drawn to like 1950s sci-fi and like 50s and 60s music, and I just feel what if the aliens have come to visit us here? So scarily possible, highly possible. But I want to know more about this Facebook playlist, which is something I've never heard of. What did I say Facebook? It's YouTube. I couldn't get over that.
The bullet never hits the bone.
I know you guys don't have a lot of trauma growing up, but is there any like things that you think about moms that you just like are desperate to grab and get back, or any times or eras or places? There's another word for that. It's a Welsh word. It's called Kira. It's that exact feeling of feeling a sadness or trying to get over something.
But you, yeah, feeling like one of the good
Yeah, the good times.
I'm telling you, I literally went back to fuck every ex-boyfriend, and it kind of got that out of me. Because I used to like put like ex-boyfriends on pedestals that were big Facebook. I still love Santa Fe, like I love to go back there. And Santa Fe was like the first front guy, like get day rape left and right.
But is there anything in like from
Sometimes it'll be a smell that's like, I can think of it fondly and remember it fondly, but I don't need it top of it. It's like not now. You're more looking forward. Well, I'm just looking like to be my happiest self now, and if I'm like worried about it in the past, it's like I'm awesome. Even though you can get joy out of it.
this is so good. How did you know about this? I was put onto it by a friend. He's like, I think you like this. And then I listened to this all day long. But this is gonna change my life.
It's really cool.
Why is this so good? Soothing, right? It's kind of like the music is like for drugs.
What is that?
It's a hot chocolate restaurant.
I don't know why I thought this really was going to be like some sort of like joke.
I hear.
I like that at Portillo's, like it was like a specific type of structure we went to.
Bobby ordered a lot of things of things from Portillo's during the pandemic. We heard so many fights about that. He was in the
If you want to be healthy,
well, I was looking every day, and he's like, I'll eat that. And I was really, really stretching myself. Like, I was making all sorts of things.
but what's
Korean
really
food. No. I was making like kimchi, all of the hits and foods we love again, but late at night, he has to have some green junk. Well, that's a common thing now. I just want to, like, when you grew up with issues, when you're being really, really healthy during the day, you might not be getting enough calories, and then you're like starving at night, and you just have to like grab whatever you get. It's because you're not getting enough during the day. That's true. Yourself. Bobby, if you're out there, I know you're not.
obviously not here. I also think so, even if it's not full-blown eating disorder, something happens at night where it's just you're in the dark, like nobody can see me. Like I used to, when I would have crushes on boys, I would always be like, do not make any moves at night. Like, do not call them at night. Do not like if you're not texting them, but like don't let them know at night because in the morning you'll like so in the morning I could easily go like I do not want to eat.
The feelings are strong.
That fucking ramen.
Yeah, your body temperature drops.
You're just like
Not drops, it's like I like when you said they're full-blown eating disorder. I think that should be the response. Very much.
I don't think so. because of all the traffic that has been surrounding weird household products that it must be so horrific to watch the prices right for you. They're like, how much is salt? Like, what about Dayquil? Oh.
But I had a boyfriend who traveled with me to the Philippines, and we were in this beach town, and he makes local, and I can't use vouch for the local tequila back home. It's made from the sugar cane, not the usual stuff that they make tequila with in Mexico. But it was local Filipino tequila, and he mixed it with a cold man called Mexican. And
That's dessert.
it just might have scissored itself. But I told that fool, find a bus stop. There are no bus stops in the Philippines, but find one. Like, find your way to the airport. You will talk about it.
Or I don't live at the bus stop because that is such a bus stop drink.
He lost his fucking mind. He started being so aggro, and then he would like put on a wetsuit and pretend he was a spear fisherman, and he could barely swim. And he would come out and like rage out at me. Like I remember locking myself in the hotel room and saying, "Okay, like I want nothing to do with this person. Please go away." But cold medicine is scary. Use it if you need it, but I'm just saying.
I tried to get high, like, I didn't know it was meth, but, you know, when we were kids, like, everyone was getting fucked up.
Robo,
Yeah.
Robo trick.
Oh, yeah, Robo trick.
What's Robo trick? Yeah, tell us.
I don't know, I never pulled it off.
Why?
I didn't do it right, I guess.
It seemed like fun.
Just drink Robitussin. Oh, no, it wasn't that, like, it was like some, no, it was some sort of, like a pill that you want to get, it was, like, hard to get.
Yeah.
It must have been that. But my friend will honestly die from it.
Well, I wish
She
you
was like in an ambulance and from Flagler. And I bring her up to
taking cold
But
medicine.
some sort of, yeah, that's something for coldness.
It had to have been.
I mean, I also was in a car with one of my friends in high school who was like trying to shoot down while driving, and she missed the baby and was blown everywhere. So my high school was a little bit. By the way, I wasn't that bad. I like smoked a cigarette once, and that's after that school.
Wait, I'm so disappointed right now. Neither of you guys have ever like taken some cold medicine to feel
Yeah, but
better.
I'm on other real drugs that I don't notice. I'm also fucking getting edibles or whatever.
So I'm just like way below.
You just highlight what you literally get high on. Like you, I guess.
Why are you not friends with you guys? You just get high off
Oh,
pizza.
she fucking do. Yeah, she did come down and say fucking years.
We saw it.
You'll be fucking high as shit.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
How? What? Yeah.
Do you? What about NyQuil? You guys ever fuck with NyQuil?
Oh yeah, try to stay up. Because in Ambien, like
I
February,
Once I love how I go to NyQuil, you just push me under the rug and go straight to Ambien. My personal experience is very positive. I don't recommend this, but
you're what?
my personal experience was with an Ambien, and it felt like a Floyd song. Like
I'm imagining a giant clothes like something here.
it was Jason. The girl's name was Jason. But it was a fever dream because if you stay up past, you fight the sleep with Ambien, it makes you feel a little strange. And in fact, I used to eat in the middle of I used to sleep.
And if you're Roseanne, a little racist. Don't feel sweet?
I believe she really was on
You
that.
know why I don't like Ambien though? I don't think it's having sleep. I think it helps like knock my body out, but I'm still not. I don't want anything that's not. I want full.
Oh, you're not getting true sleep.
Yeah.
I've heard that. That's a real thing. But we never took Ambien to actually sleep, right? It was just necessary as kids.
I mean, we have our drug Ambien is for a movie. We are going to be going somewhere to some sort of drug.
Esther, would you partake in our Ambien party? It's just Ambien. Do not take Ambien, guys. Tell me. Oh yeah, I'll come to the party, but I won't actually take it. Wait, what happened? Set this you sleep. I answered this thing for 3 days. She didn't even fight it with us. Sleep for 3 days. Oh, the point is to take it and fight it, stay awake, and then what happens? A little loony. Yeah, a little fun. Is it fun? Like, you don't feel silly?
What fun is that, right? They're totally getting popular. You're gonna have like the funniest fucking shit I've ever heard.
I can't believe I literally, this is my big moment. I was like, we're gonna have a big talk about this. You guys just go right past it, to all the real drugs. I totally.
Guys, I'm a drug addict, and she's the only one going to fucking rehab for Dayquil.
guess it's a small percentage of people. This is his claim again, it's not scientifically proven, but this is the Lee brothers' claim that it makes your nuts a whole lot tinier. Like the orgasm is very big, and it's basically just better. It's not that it just feels better for you for it, but it's only a very small percentage.
Because Todd's on like head stuff, and it makes it, and one of the side effects is that his juice is like different. Like positive, yeah, which is like okay. We're not water painting, which is good. For watercolor of the ocean.
Ladies and gents and everyone else, there's a new brand of water in town, and we're here to tell you about it because we're in love with it. It's liquid death.
Esther's been chasing this.
This sponsorship is
Esther's been paying absolute full price. Putting this in front of her camera every time she goes anything.
I said
So now they manifested this.
they come in a tall boy. I didn't know that one. So tall boy snack. Here's the first stuff.
You know, it's good. I don't drink Esther's and drink flowers.
Rarely.
What? This is unbelievable.
This isn't beer, by the way. This is actual mountain spring water from the Alps, and it's cool. Look at Esther. Look how cool she looks now. Look it up, Esther. Why is this water called liquid death, Esther?
Because it's fucking hilarious.
Because it will brutally, the correct answer is, Annie Esther, that it will brutally murder your thirst, and they're infinitely recyclable in tall-boy cancer, helping to bring death to plastic.
And your pussy if you choose to recycle this and aware that.
But how did no one think of water in can until now? Like, that to me is the genius here. Is that you like flip it open and it's just this delicious water. It tastes so much better than season. It makes me feel like I have a life.
Okay, but also, it's like, you know that the carton waters, nobody wants to like, the carton like they're drinking milk.
The carton is
When you're on a bigger nose drinking your water, it's like, this is like your, oh,
this cancels out my inhaler and like makes me just normal. Well, I love to like drinking it on Zoom call at like 9 a.m. and everyone is like, "Oh, Esther, this has a problem." I'm like, no, it's water. I'm just like so cool.
I like to think that.
Yeah, just a bad girl. You guys can go to liquiddeath.com/trash and get a free set of piercings with your first order of any case of water, or just grab some out of whatever some out of. But seriously, their merch is so cute. I love their aesthetic. So definitely check out those piercings at liquiddeath.com/trash.
Liquid death is your liquid courage.
You said you just saw me better go with the same thing. So like if someone was dabbling in these drugs, like what would you say is the difference? Like if they just wanted a nice
Come in with it all like glassware.
if someone just wanted like a nice night sleep, which one would you prefer?
And that's like sleep is like beautiful. A little nice night sleep.
It's neither. I don't think it's
I
neither.
pass out.
I think it's them. I think Bobby's bullshitting. I think it was his drive from being fear of wanting to reach
Yeah, have
for
something
something
like.
to sort of have this.
I've had a thought about people that do that in like social service and doing little bad things. But the rest of my life, I'm like really doing fucking great work on myself and like getting to these elevated levels. And then I'm like, give me a cigarette. Like, what the fuck is that? I think I am a dom who's trying to, that is still clinging to having submissive. So then I'm a submissive to cigarettes. There's something that's like, you know what I mean? It's like easy free.
Yeah.
Fuck I want.
Yeah.
Then I have these little things that try to keep me like in the 3D world or something, like keep me feeling like I'm underneath something. Do you know what I mean?
I sort of
It has power. Yeah. I need something like this, like this little moment of wanting, like, just because it's easier if someone just fucking tells you what to do or whatever, right?
Yes, I sort of have that, but in a different way, where it's like I refuse to have Bobby is just like Amish or the most straight edge person. I don't like the feeling of being out of myself at all, and so, but I think that in itself is still feeling submissive to all of that stuff. What
Right.
happening.
Oh, interesting. Like the opposite of that. Like you feel like, oh wait,
It's because I still feel submissive to all of these things that I think that I just refuse to take them at all.
yeah.
pushing a lot of your
I'm
things.
doing it myself. I would have been working for my fingers.
That's so shitty. I should have asked her after the defibrillator and shot myself instead.
That's what I told you. I pushed both bottom pictures in my head. Don't worry. So then I'm going to sold it out of the garage after.
Jordan's pointing at the gift that I think is for Esther.
Yes, really good for us today.
From why is this not like that? From who?
This dirty old Midwestern white guy. What did it say? What is it card? Oh, there's literally nothing on the card. I'm so scared. I
What
wonder
is
if
cookies?
Oh my god, you guys are sickening. Did you all know about this? There's this little bike today. It's a Kegel exerciser bladder control device for pumping. Why?
I just really wanted to talk about you. It's bladder control. You have to try to pull this part. This part. Hold it. Like off, like you're holding it here. Like squeeze your neck. Put it out. I as you do that, pull it. It's gonna help you get more.
I don't know if that's I did a bathroom.
I'm gonna squirt. Oh, we just got into the squirter. Okay, okay.
No, I didn't know that. Did you come?
No. I like to become on. Not by myself.
Can I go pee? Yes, go pee, go pee. Give that thing to me.
There's a link for that on the back.
No, I have to.
Keep on a dip. Keep on a dip.
Yeah.
Someone, I said that on the episode. Someone wrote me like a long thing. Thank you so much. You have changed my life.
Yeah, and also it makes you come faster.
Yeah.
You have to be feel like past the end. Like that's why I'm a 20-second no.
Then how about we measure the strength?
What?
Yeah, those ones
Yeah,
that
that
we did that, and then we'll make it a competition.
My physicality and my swimming abilities may have peaked, but now my disabilities they've been arresting me for 3 years. I'm ready for this.
That pussy never peaks. Pussy never peaks. It's awesome. Never peaks.
Just hope that the dust just falls out now.
I think we've done so much in our life. It's like to take back the night. It did not take back the night. It did not take back the night. It did not take back the night. And the more I work on myself, the more I'm like, I don't use sex for like make people like me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Should we take a banana break? So instead of we're having a banana break, but what special item do you have for us today, George?
Today, I found the haunted ghost pepper pockets.
Oh my god, I know those.
Real good.
I've heard those.
but what do we have after?
Liquid duck water. Where?
No, motherfucker. You don't give us a, you gotta have the out.
I'll tell you what we'll have after it. Bloody asshole.
We'll have, okay, I gotta ask her, Esther, you gotta do something against her. Your squirrels, right?
Oh my god. You have to admit that that thing made you have to eat, right?
No, you know what it did? I already had the food, and it made it that I could no longer die.
So what I said. Okay, I am gonna try these. They're only just the packaging's cute. Can I have really good?
Oh, she doesn't swallow it.
And they look like fairy dust. Oh my god.
We have nothing but carrots. Oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my god. Oh my god. No. Yogurt.
Oh my god, oh my god. Banana! Banana! Oh, banana cookie remedy. Oh my god. Give me the banana, George! George! Ew. It's so gross, George.
Yours is like the only carrot I ginger did.
Wait, I'm
Whoa, so
wait,
you married.
you want this banana? I'm so confused because it
And
doesn't
why
taste
did it
good.
take this long to make that?
Why
I love
isn't
it,
so
but it is
fucking
so-
cold? It feels like it is
I mean, I
freezing,
think what I know
but it is not.
The problem is
That's what I'm saying is I want them. I think my hunger for cheese is overriding the pain.
it is like down my body.
George, you're being mild.
It's at my nipples now.
You want to put the stuff on my butt now?
Or do I?
With these spicy chickens? Well, my butt needs it.
I'm 4 bites in my hand.
It's still on fire. You want to say this combo?
You're still going.
What's that?
Oh,
We love good chicken. chips.
Oh, I bet my lips are gonna get puffy.
Oh, what a gift.
Oh, I forgot about Cheetos. I haven't had them since I tried that. Shut up. Fucking people. Oh, yeah.
The big one?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. So there's something in what? It's not. What's the ginger?
Is that the ginger?
It's the white locker. It's the white locker.
And our agents allowed to say ginger. We use it in
I like gingers. I bagged a bunch of gingers and fans of gingers, so that's why I'm sexually aggressive. In a good way.
So I am not a ginger for a few movies she's hinting at me. My mouth, my lips, my tongue. There's still Mississippi.
I went to Laguna Beach yesterday because I had a good energetic vortex, and also I had a cultural show.
How was that?
It was nice. I went and ate dinner. I went to a crystal shop. Here's what I want.
We're not being
Small
fancy.
talk at a fucking crystal shop, okay? They're not gonna let you out fast.
And
$300 worth of crystals with this box.
did you buy crystals?
I bought bracelets. I think you know.
Yeah.
Were they more expensive? I spent like $60. But I don't know if they are, but I have like a thing that says what they do.
What's like the gist?
There's one that's like to continue your spiritual growth. There's one that's like protection against other people's negative energy. There's one, this is like shamanic. This is to build friendship. I got this one like a big like, and then this is pyrite, which I know to be abundance, but it didn't say that on it. It was something else. I'm not making orders.
How was the food?
It was good. We went to this place called. It was really cool. It was like really like cute, gaudy,
My friend's wedding reception was at
oh, I loved it. I honestly loved it. There was a wedding there, and it was like it's just like tacky enough, and they have. It feels like a pirate place. Like it feels like a ship
How is it compared to the view of Laguna Beach from the show?
You know, I just didn't realize how rich those kids were. I guess I just was like, I knew they were rich, but now I'm like, oh, like what a weird. And I also think what a weird place to grow up in because I'm just knowing that I like to be in LA, and like it's just the way of LA. But I guess kids don't get it.
Yeah, and
for those who aren't from LA, Laguna Beach is the very hard drive.
oh, really? How far?
It's 2 hours in traffic, 1 hour in my day. But it was really nice. It's a place I want to go to again. There was this resort called something in Sand. I can't remember. Whatever. They didn't give me an episode. I'm not saying it's on it. No, but I went down there. It's like beautiful, like oceanfront restaurant. It's like I really want to enjoy my food by waves. You want to go? I want the kids.
See, I feel so opposite. I have the opposite tactic of that, which is I don't care the area or like the atmosphere because a beautiful atmosphere with not amazing food will just make me angry.
Why would you?
Well, I'm just saying, like I would go
You're going to a shitty place with good food. Yeah.
I go food.
Also,
based,
Nerd
not
Squad, they're still
atmosphere.
doing the same thing with the other site that they were doing all night
As
long.
much as I know that's cute, I think it's like it has to be that.
I also. But I would ignore. Like we're in Hampstead, but I like obviously like all the walls, you know, let's go get like the best food or whatever. But I'm starting to be like, you know what? I feel like try out the
I read down to this friend who came out of this town just for the day to get tacos and burger. And I drive right back.
Is it so good? What's so special about
It's
this?
all like small media place that people can do free, but we just have our spots.
It's a what place?
Pediatrics.
Oh, I thought you were Canadian. You were supposed to be Canadian. I want to know about these little like roll cigarette things.
What is so good about these topics?
I would just like to take this big place next year, and maybe I was impressed upon at a very young age, but I don't know if I'm going after nostalgia or if it's actually a good place. I like this is something for the first time to
I What's that?
It
Yeah.
has seemingly worked once.
They have a
Let's do it back to what
Yeah.
episode.
So it's like
We'll see.
in that area.
It's doing the redirect from 5 to 3 to 2 to 1 because of unit 207.
Thank you again. Thank you.
I didn't necessarily suffer as much as I thought I would. Now I am. I feel like I'm getting
My stomach's
slots.
been rumbling.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having reflux now.
Well, on the scale from not hot to kind of hot to hot to super hot, these are away and super hot.
On a scale of 0 to 100 words,
Do you guys still consider some people that like spicy foods?
I
Do. I still wouldn't buy it.
I think
Yeah,
that
to me, it's almost like this is how you should be. I really try to do it, but I just really do. I need more problems with my asshole? Do I need an extra added asshole issue over there?
I'm with Annie on that. It's like I really enjoy it. It's just that I think it's fun.
So, what do you enjoy about it?
I think it's an extra layer of flavor. Like
It's not like you're getting off on the suffering.
no. I think there's some people who cheat and they make things really spicy and the rest of the thing is not delicious. And you're like, no, I just feel sweet but no flavor. But if you do it right, it just adds a little extra element. So it's
Also, it does feel a little like medicinal if you're eating like a ramen that's really spicy.
It's just like
Yeah. It's all good.
I feel very mindful. I had sinus surgery when I was 15. I cleared my sinuses.
What kind of surgery? I think it's just called sinus surgery where they like go in and you just drain all of the blood. It's really funny.
No, it's a very popular procedure. My dad even had it like 10 years ago, and I had it when I was in high school. I have a full nasal collapse.
You really should have done it before. I mean, it's like, well, how did body have a drug addict?
I know everything is wrong with me. You see when I breathe in, you look at this nostril.
Yeah.
It's shutting me down. So when I go to yoga classes, just breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Like happening. I'll die. There's no air coming in. Yeah, but it's really, I'm annoying at how you look like, full on mouth.
Oh, I am a boner. I'm a boner. I don't give a fuck. You are pure audible.
That's weird.
Oh, like if I can feel that loud.
You're not getting plenty breaths.
No, it would be like a moment when I'm being true to my body.
Oh yeah.
But it's because I used to go to yoga with people and it's like a free installation.
Those are the best ones.
It was free. It was the best yoga I've ever done.
See, all of them
And we
space
almost shoved it in. Like, your back is like on top of each other, okay? And they would just be like, they encouraged loud listening, and it was the fucking best. I mean, there are people that were annoying. Like, I definitely don't do it like the whole time. Like, there are people
Looks
that
like it was a one-off because it's still redirecting me back, bouncing back because of you clowns who are doing it. I've pushed the link now 5 times and it's just redirecting back to the homepage from its fine. I am 411 from where I want to be.
The community or the neighborhood yoga studios are the best. This is where it's at.
Yeah, but I like
High-end ones.
the one that I go to now is the hot. There's a place that's really good. I'm like always scared people are gonna like show up and look close to my feet. But I also
I'm
like
trying to hear your mom.
I know, maybe. But I really like I've never able locations. But I really like I do want to promote this hard. I don't want people to know what it is. But it is like I want to promote it. I've stopped doing shit and I'm in breath work classes which I'm gonna take you to one. At the end you do all this breath work. It's really only like maybe 12 minutes or 15 minutes of breath work. It's like a 25-minute class for this like it's really good.
Guys, I'm really scared of breath work with allergies. Like somewhere in Kalila, like I can't always breathe through the nose. Right.
Well, the one that I do. Okay.
Oh, there's other ones. There's like rapid fire where you just close your mouth and you just you do native breathing. Again, those don't work for me, so I have to opt out. But strictly nasal ones, I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
But they have other ones. They do that. Like the tongue out one.
But at the end you scream. I'm gonna have to take you off.
You do. Yeah, those lion's breath.
You know when they go like where you're like you have a baby and they're like, now if you line
to you. 5321, Unit 207. You are no fun. Guess what else won't be fun? When you're in prison.
That I was shocked as well. That the music record books, you have all of these like deeply rooted, subconscious, subconscious traumas or whatever. Your brain can't catch it. So with record, you're like moving all of this stuff, you're picking it up, and then you're breathing it out, and I really fucking do it. Because it's crazy. I've had like ayahuasca 11 trips on straight record. And, but anyway, so at the end of the record, it's so, and it is great. But it's like you have a choice. But I know I actually like that. Like sometimes I feel like I'm yelling more. But sometimes I feel like I'm yelling more than I actually need to because I'm like the opportunity to yell very, very real.
No one believed it at first, but now it's gone. A customer returned his bike because he clicked on buy two get two free deal, losing out on big savings.
I dedicate this to the male upstairs who redacted and redacted and redacted. Hey guys, it's 4:50 a.m. It's 4:50 a.m. You'll feel the impact of this song more so in the middle of November. This is on that house. Feels like being close. Where am I to go now that I've come this far? The bullet never hits the bone. So you will come to know the bullet never hits the bone. All alone. Where are you? We're just a couple hours south of the border line. You know damn well that we've been cheated. This is a madhouse. Maybe you've been close. Where are we to go now that we've come this far? Soon you will come to know the bullet never hits the bone. Soon you will come to know the bullet never hits the bone. The bullet never hits the bone. This is a madhouse. Maybe you have been cloned. Where are we to go now that we've come this far? This is a madhouse. Feels like being cloned. Where are we to go now that we've come this far? Soon you will come to know the bullet never hits the bone. Soon you will come to know the bullet never hits the bone. Bullet never hits the bone. Uh-huh. The bullet never hits the bone. The bullet never hits the bone. Uh-huh. The bullet never hits the bone. So who wrote the song Winds of Change by the Scorpions? Was it the Scorpions? Because there's a whole podcast that says maybe it was the CIA. Rock you like a hurricane. All I want to say to you, the police. A do, a da. Everything this Jew has said is true. And on that note, time for staying. You're welcome. I love it when Unit 207 asks it and then my Bluetooth devices pick it up. Like, do you like her? Yes, the answer is yes. And if there's a no, that's complete bullshit. You know who doesn't like me? People that should be in prison, could be in prison, and would have been in prison if I would have reported them over the years. Those are the only people that have complaints about me. And if you believe anything differently, you're wrong. A do, a da. Everything that you have said is true. A do, a da. A do, a da. A da. A do, a da. A da. I'll repeat the most important words in this song. A do do do, a da da da. I'm a Jew, a da da da. A do do do, a da da da. Let's just recap the outcome, guys. Because you have to remember, guys, on Halloween at 11:59 p.m. PST, I'm no longer allowed to address you in any way. Not in any way. Until I'm at the arraignment of those of you I'll be asked to be at the arraignment of. We know that the day after certain federal felons are celebrated, that there will be a blitz. We know you will all get to enjoy Thanksgiving, and that you should make it the best one of your lives if you haven't blown the whistle. We know that I'm going to be receiving enough money that I won't need to work for the rest of my life when this is all said and done. And that won't be 6 years from now. I've been assured that my sons and I will be in Hawaii on vacation, as long as, of course, some of your co-conspirators, fellow federal felons, don't shoot me once things start to unravel. And then we know that there are 2 events in November which are the only reasons you haven't been detained, if you haven't blown the whistle. And we know that on Halloween at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you've not blown the whistle, that the opportunity for any sort of deal is not going to be something that will be accessible or available to you. And then we also know, while you're holding me hostage and keeping the $20,000+ you're all responsible for stealing from me, as recently as this last Friday when you stole a $500 job, by not allowing me to use the app to send the message saying, yes. That's all I had to write. Why you yes? And thousands more one-sentence facts that I could relay. But anyway, while you're holding me hostage and stealing my money, we know that it is not in the best interest for my sons to be returned home. But we also know that every day that you're surrounded by either one of the parties that you had premeditated for 13 months directly above my head would be kidnapping my children. One among you who's working right now is the very man who suggested to a female that was working that he fraudulently declared that I physically attacked him. Well, you didn't do that, but you did exactly the same thing. You committed fraud, and then you got others to commit fraud, and yada yada. And the FBI has assured me that before my birthday is over, which is December 4th, there won't be an iota of doubt in any person's mind that's going to prison that I've been saying the truth this entire time. And then we also know that what you've done is beyond the poverty of the English language to describe in a level of intentional criminal misconduct. And then we also know that the FBI has stated that if this is the exact sort of scenario, which is why they do not teach you guys the latest things. And then we know that the entire North Everett Police Precinct is known collectively by paper pushers, undercover agents, and field agents in the state of the FBI as the quote, precinct of fraudsters. And that includes every single department and individual that they've had a responsibility to force the compliance of laws to, not used to perpetrate more crimes for 13 months without abatement. Longer than that, really. But the 13 months without abatement is why, literally, each and every one of you that hasn't blown the whistle will be in prison. Forget about losing your jobs. Prison. And then again, everybody, you have 3 days left of winning a lengthier prison sentence like you've been told through me via the FBI since August 25th when I showed you the script they had me write. And that script suggested you would kidnap my children on August 26th, the day after it was written, didn't you? Yes. And what was the first line of it? Let's say it together. Federal felons facing life sentences following, that's the key word there, following their remaining actionable threats of September and October. And then we know the FBI said that deliberately you guys had postponed 2 events for November. And that's the only reason you haven't been detained. And then the FBI has assured me that I am to tell all of you to have the best Thanksgiving of your lives. Because as of a couple of days ago, over 50% of you will be in prison for Thanksgiving 2025. And I know that seems like a lot for everybody to handle, but you also have to remember the fact that you put both of my sons, each and every one of your constituents, and each and every one among you that thinks you're friends with a certain person who is extremely violent and is indeed diagnosed as having personality disorders and mood disorders and drug and alcohol problems, who has been clinically diagnosed by every psychiatrist he's ever been evaluated by throughout the nation as being delusional, in a position where he is going to be physically a grave concern for all of us because of your awful criminal behavior and misconception that you could control it. And I've thought about it this entire 83 days of being held hostage, if there was any way to mitigate that, and there is no way. So it is truly a lose-lose situation. The good news here, though, guys, is that every step that each and every one of the federal felons makes, and based on what I've been told, it's been implied to the point where it might actually have been blatantly said, and I just haven't acknowledged it, that my multiple times convicted stalker and abuser and extortionist mother are most likely federal felons themselves due to their conspiring with all of you. Or, I'm sorry, the FBI said you like to call it cooperating. But the FBI and the Seattle Federal Marshals, they call it domestic terrorism. Due to the 73 plus frauds perpetrated, many of which occurred in the Superior Courthouse, many of which occurred via testimony, all of which is on the record of being orchestrated by y'all. So the good news is the FBI will be wherever they need to be within 4.5 minutes. The bigger question is that soon enough to save the life that is going to be in danger because of you federal felons and who you have chosen to entrench and entangle yourselves with in some instances since before you ever even stepped foot in Unit 207? And on that note, let's listen to one final song by the Police. Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. How about that one? No? How about Message in a Bottle? No? Okay, great. We need the stalker song. The FBI are the only ones that have my full permission to continue stalking me. The police, every step you take. Is only because of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, everybody, that I believe that my sons are safe. Physically, in no other way. Physically, my sons are safe because of the Federal Bureau of Investigations and because my stepdad, who must do anything Erica says, is around Indy. And Garrett, but he and Garrett don't have the same relationship. But still, it's the same. Because in the event of my death, John is the only one of the fucking funky federal felon bunch that doesn't have something to prioritize over the well-being of my children. And he kind of does in a way because he can do nothing but back anything my mom says, and all of us would do the same thing. And I've gone into the nuances as to why that is. Every move you make, every oath you broke, every oath you broke, the FBI has on record. Thank goodness the FBI is watching us. Oh, can't you see? The North Everett precinct isn't smarter than the FBI. I'm just a Jew in the basement. But the FBI is going to resolve it. Every oath you broke, every statute you violated, every oath you broke, every fraudulent statement you made, they've got it on record. Oh, can't you see? And this applies only to those of you who haven't blown the whistle, because I have been told by the FBI that there's at least 2 people that blew the whistle that are upstairs. I have no idea how many people are upstairs. Is there 5? Is there 6? Is there 3? I don't know. Is there 2? But those people won't be going to prison. But assuming they're working on the day of the Blitz, they will be detained, but they will not be arraigned. And also, one more key point. The FBI has stated every legal problem you thought you were going to evade doesn't even start to approach you or become fully comprehensible to you until the middle of next month. And if you haven't been writing this down, you really should, because remember, at 11:59 p.m. on Halloween, you were dead to me for all purposes as far as what the FBI has stated on to do. Even if you send more people to try and illegally enter my home, I'm literally not authorized to respond in any way, shape, or form. Until I'm at whomever's arraignments, I will be testifying. Back to the song. Sting is good for the day. Sting and the Police is the perfect music for today. You belong to Godzilla. But my poor heart does it. Every crime you perpetrated, every oath you broke, everything you thought you'd get away with, the FBI has on record. Thank God the FBI is watching you. Thank God the FBI is watching us. Thank God the FBI is watching my sons. The FBI is watching us.
Lots of money, little competition. Why would you not want to make money with your app? That app is called Audible. It's created by Amazon and it is growing in popularity. People are spending hundreds of billions of dollars per month on Audible.
Not one without my parody, guys. Message in a bottle. But really, the FBI said it's more like messages from the bar. I know the FBI got my, oh yeah, they got my SOS from way back in 2017, which addressed everything that happened for 13 to 19 months. Yeah. There's a few remaining threats, like my murder and wrongful arrest. You know the FBI got my, oh yeah, they got my SOS. Message in a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle. And this song also applies to all the whistleblowers. You're not being acknowledged for your whistleblowers, because it is a safety concern for you, and you already know that because you are surrounded by people who are going to prison for the rest of their lives. And you will be later today, and you will be later tomorrow. And that's not just a hostile working environment. That's cause for you not to get a response until the quote blitz. And you just need to keep your mouth shut, whistleblowers. And remind yourselves of what I'm not allowed to repeat after 11:59 p.m. on Halloween. You will be detained, but you will not be arraigned. You will be released before they take your clothes off. But you need to say nothing. Also, those of you that blew the whistle and will keep your jobs, you will be required to do specialty retraining for at least 1 weekend. Largely on the nuances of civil rights and ADA and FHA. Dear Godzilla, thanks for making me so fucking cool compared to the awful humans I'm constantly surrounded by. Not always, but a vast majority. Amen. Every little thing this Jew does is magic. And do you know why? That's right. Because of Godzilla, everybody. And remember, when I say that I'm really courteous, I mean that I could literally say every person's first name that's upstairs right now. But I won't, and I haven't. But I should truly hate you, but I don't. And don't worry, I'll be initiating another live stream, so there's your warning, guys. Everything this Juicy does looks like magic, but it's just Godzilla, you guys. Bass. That's my favorite instrument, guys. Close second, though, the cello. And the piano. I guess the piano's my first, because you can play anything on the piano. Walking on the moon. I hope your legs don't break. Walking on my back. I could give you a shelter. Walking on my back. They say, okay. I hope your legs don't break walking on my back. I could be your shelter, walking on the moon. They say, okay. Keep it up. One of the reasons my security clearance is higher than the chief of police here is because I never forget the primary objective. Man's search for meaning, the purpose of your existence. And people don't like to hear it because it makes them feel small, hopeless, helpless, and insignificant. And if you feel that way, then you're doing things right and are indeed very much alive. The objective is to stay alive and to always choose life, which I'm saying in part because there is indeed someone upstairs that's considered suicide more than a few times. And it's important for me to relay that. Now I'm going to play one more song. It's a parody of the song we just heard. Bryn, Walking on the Moon, No Diggity. When this song is over, I'll initiate the next live stream in 207. So brace yourself so that you can do what you need to do. It's true, you know. I hope your legs won't break walking on my back. I could be your shelter walking on. Good Lord. Cover much ground, got game by the pound. You can't get me out of your mind. You think about me all the time. Ain't no surprise. I like the way you work it. No baby. Out in the alley, I don't want it to be murder. Welcome to Jura. Welcome to Jura. Very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Spins the verb. So fuck what you heard. You don't even know what a quarter of it is. Just for shorty bang bang to look your way. Yeah, that's what's up. Tomorrow's another day. It's 5:39 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday. I'm ending this live stream and immediately initiating another.